Good morning, everybody. It is the beginning of day 23. Unbelievable. So today we're going from Natchez, Mississippi to New Roads, Louisiana. It's going to be another 89 miles, somewhere there. A lot of nothing. In fact, I'm not even sure where we're going to stop for lunch. Probably on the side of a road somewhere. So it's gonna be another hot one. It is about 10 after 5 in the morning. I had to do some work on my bike last night, which was not fun for me or my wife. Me to do the work, and my wife to watch me struggle to do the work. But it got done. It looks like tire's good. The back tire's been a pain for a good part of the trip, so hopefully it's good to go. So yeah, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
What were you going to say?
Never mind.
Never mind. Oh, the camera comes on, and you stop what you want to say.
I thought maybe we might challenge our kids. I don't think they're watching our videos.
Our kids are not watching our videos.
No, and I thought we'd challenge them that, if they watch our video, that we give them some kind of prize. But nobody's allowed to tell them, and they have to,
That's a great idea. So the first one of our kids...
The first one? Or just any of them?
We can do any of them. What do they get if they watch this video?
Oh, I don't know. We got to make it really good, though.
You get something really good.
Like a gift card or something.
But the phrase you need to know to tell us, to prove that you watched it, is road safety.
There we go.
Road safety.
And no one tell our kids.
Don't tell our kids that this is true.
Mm-mm.
No, because the whole world is watching our vlogs except them. That makes Kim sad.
Yeah, it does make me sad.
So
At least I don't know that they're watching. Hope might be.
Anyway, we got a lot to cover.
We have a lot to cover.
Yes, it's so hot. My wife, she just stood in front of the air conditioner for an hour and 12 minutes.
I did not.
Because it's so hot.
Our first room, the air conditioning wasn't working. We tried.
So I went 89 miles. I can't believe I did that.
It's insane.
89 miles from
Natchez,
Mississippi, to New Roads, Louisiana, I guess. But everything around here is called Point Coupe or something.
This is New Roads.
It's New Roads, yeah.
Yes.
Toughest day of the trip. Day 3 was tough. You can watch day 3 if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Day 11 was a fiasco. You can watch day 11 if you want. But this was the toughest day. Physically, this was the toughest day of the trip. I got up. First of all, I didn't get as much sleep. I had to work on my stupid tire that I've had problems with forever.
Yeah.
I got, 6 hours of sleep. I got up, and Kim drove me across the bridge because it wasn't a safe bridge.
Yep, so 5:15 I'm up.
5:15 we're up. I start my ride at 5:30, and it is just, every day I think, I can't see more nothing. Today I saw more nothing.
Yes.
I mean,
there were sugarcane fields.
I saw sugar.
Yes.
That was the highlight of my trip, was the sugarcane fields.
Levee.
I'm in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, there's a levee to my left almost the whole trip, because the Mississippi River is right to my left.
Yes, but we can't see the river.
And I'm going down the road, and I got to see what Kim's up to. No cell signal. I'm in the middle of nowhere, Louisiana. No cell signal. I suddenly felt alone. All kinds of different circumstances are going through my head. Like, does she know where I am? What happens if I get a flat? When will she catch up to me? Will she catch up to me? What if the car breaks down? Do I have enough water? All these nightmarish scenarios go through my head because I have no cell signal. Never mind that, 20 years ago, I wouldn't have gave it a second thought.
No.
I would have thought, this is awesome. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and no one can get a hold of me. I have no cell. This is great.
Yep.
Not now. Now it kind of made me nervous. Does that mean I'm getting old?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I I did do well the first 4 hours.
Oh my gosh,
I went
you
like
booked it.
50 miles the first 4
I
hours.
think it was even further than that.
I don't know. I don't know because I had no cell signal.
I think it was more than 50.
My Google Maps wasn't working. I was just glad that I was just taking the same road forever.
We happened to find a place that actually had some shade, but we had to beware of bears.
Oh, Louisiana bear's the worst. I'll save that for another video. Anyway, the theme of the day is sweat. That's the theme. I don't know if I can get a picture of it or not. But when I got to the hotel, 2 o'clock or whenever it was, Kim looked at me like I was the most disgusting creature ever. You did. You should have seen your expression. You looked at me like who is this guy?
You had sweat dripping from your nose, your eyelashes.
Well, I'm riding my bike.
Oh, I want to give you a hug. No.
I'm riding my bike, and I was counting, like, you got nothing to do but pedal. I'm counting every 3 seconds there's a drip of sweat falling off my right eyelash. Every 3 seconds. I'm thinking, I gotta drink water. That's a lot of water over a period of time. A drop every 3 seconds?
Yeah.
So I don't know how much weight I lost in water, but it was, sweat is the theme of the day.
Yes.
If I can get a picture of the right expression of Kim's face,
It'll never happen again.
Come on, I need to get a picture.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're in the middle of nowhere, and the road goes forever, frontwards and backwards, you got the levee to your left, you have the sugarcane fields to your right. What is the most exciting thing that you see during your day? The answer is a water tower. Because if you see a water tower, what do you know is up ahead? Like I'm looking in the far distance. This water tower's got to be 10 miles away. It's pretty close to 10 miles away, and I saw a water tower. Do you know how excited that made me? Why did that make me excited, Kim?
There might be a little town there.
If there's a water tower, there's people. And if there's people, what is there?
Maybe a store.
Maybe a store. And what do they sell in a store?
Water.
Water. That's all that matters. Water. So yeah, my goal was to look for the next water tower and just ride to the next water tower. Toughest day of the trip. Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Toughest day of the trip.
Yes.
I wanted to back up. I didn't mention this in yesterday's vlog. But I have to mention it because it was kind of funny. On my trip yesterday, I met another bicyclist coming the other direction. This bicyclist had a lot of stuff on his bicycle. He probably had at least 20 pounds of stuff on his bicycle. And he's huffing and puffing, and he puts his hand up to stop me. I'm like, okay. So I pulled over, and it's not unusual to stop and talk, for bicyclists to stop and talk to each other, particularly when you're on something like the MRT. And he looks at me, he looks at the stuff I have, he goes, oh, you must be local. He goes, you don't have any stuff with you. I'm like, no, I'm not local. I'm from Ohio. I'm taking the Mississippi River Trail. He looked at me like, but you don't have anything with you. I'm looking at his stuff. He's got trash bags full of whatever, plus 3 bottles of water, whatever. I go, well, I've got a sag. And he looks at me and he says, you lucky SOB. Except he didn't say SOB. He goes, that must be awesome. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty awesome. He's like, I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. I don't have a sag. Who's your sag? I go, well, my wife's my sag. He goes, well, my wife wouldn't sag for me, and I've just got a 2-day trip. How long is your trip? Well, at the time I was like, what, day 22?
Yeah.
He goes, he's like, just beside himself. He's like, and then I gotta pick the hottest day of the year to ride this bicycle. And I'm looking at his legs, they're all red, his nose is red. He's not gonna have a very fun day. And I know what's ahead for him too. So that was interesting to he was so mad. He's looking at me. I go, yeah, I got 3 more days or 4 more days of this. He's like, well, good luck to you. I just hope to get home today. I'm like, all right. So he goes, oh, by the way, what's your name? My name is Joey. I'm like, oh, my name is Joe. Are you kidding me? I'm like, no. He goes, well, I'll remember that one. I'm like, all right, stay safe. And off he went. It was just a funny interaction there. He was so mad at his wife for not sagging for him. Ah, my wife's the best. Do you all agree? Yes, Mitch agrees. My wife's the best. So anyway, I know this is a long one. This won't be that long. But, was there anything else today that we forgot to mention?
Yeah. Our new fan.
Oh, yeah, Macy. Shout out to Macy.
Macy at...
Jaros.
Yes.
We had to pronounce it right. We'll put a picture.
Which we probably didn't pronounce it right.
We'll put a picture up of her. Jaros is a really good restaurant.
Yeah. If you're in New Roads.
Good food.
Yes, it was. Food. It was very good.
She was all excited to wait on people from Ohio. She wanted to talk forever.
Yeah.
And
make some great recommendations for food.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was great.
She's excited to be on YouTube. So
hey, Macy.
Hey, Macy.
Thanks a lot.
Yes.
You really helped make our day.
Yes.
And we do have a picture of her.
Yeah, I'll put it out there later. All right. Anything else today?
Thank God for gas stations that have tables inside that we can sit and rest and.
I got to about 11:30 and I started running out of gas.
Mm-hmm.
I was not doing well, and I still had 20 miles to go.
Yeah.
So we were just looking for the next convenient shop that we could sit at, and that was my goal. My goal was next convenient stop is 7 miles. All right.
Yep.
Kim would drive ahead. I'd get there as fast as I could. Mm-hmm. I'd get there. Kim wants to have a conversation with me. I'm not interested in the conversation. I'm ripping my helmet off. I'm throwing down my gloves. I'm running to the store where it's air conditioned. Hopefully there's a table there. Mm-hmm. Thank you. There was a table there. I'd sit there. I would drink a big Diet Coke, barbecue chips. About 15, 20 minutes later, we looked up at the next gas station and off we go.
Yep.
Did that like 3 times.
Yeah. Till the end. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And then you booked it. You booked it between those.
Well, I knew I was going to rest.
I know. Yeah,
I just wanted to be done.
Yeah, you did great.
I lost like 5 pounds of water.
You did great today.
Yeah.
You did great.
It was the hardest day of the trip. The next 3 days aren't going to be nearly as hard, I don't think.
Well, that's good because I want to go shopping tomorrow.
Yes. She's going to go shopping tomorrow.
Yes, with my Christmas gift that you gave me.
What do you do when it's 95 degrees out?
Go to an outlet store.
You go to an outlet store. You don't go to an inside mall. You find the outlet store. So you walk around outside.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I might be spending all of my money in at Michael Kors.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah. Tomorrow, we're going from New Roads, Louisiana to Donaldsville, Louisiana. It'll be day 24.
Passing through Baton Rouge.
We'll be going through Baton Rouge. I'm kind of going around Baton Rouge.
Well.
My route. But it's civilization. I'll see buildings.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple hills.
Yeah.
So
maybe some other cars.
It's only 73 miles, I think. So I'm going to get up early. It should be a piece of cake. Assuming my bike holds together. By the way, I'm a stud when it comes to fixing my bike tire. Don't you agree?
Oh, yeah. You did great last night.
I did great last night. I didn't cuss even once.
No.
Yep.
Yep.
Got my tire fixed and it held up all day long.
We probably should move on.
Probably should.
Yeah.
This is what, 12 minutes long?
Oh gosh, and you still got another segment.
Yeah, I'll keep the next segment short. It's there's just so much stuff to cover. All right, Kim wants to move on. She hates it when I ramble.
I tend to ramble too, so yeah.
All right. So what's up next, Kim?
Oh, creatures that have. Oh, I'm gonna say died of heat exhaustion. Maybe scorched on the pavement.
Scorched, heat exhausted carcasses on in Louisiana.
Yeah, on some of the horrible roads. They were really bad.
Totally.
Yeah,
Louisiana, fix your roads.
yeah,
Route 15, fix it.
yeah.
That's embarrassing.
It's just that there's
It's
no
a-
traffic on it. Why
It's
do
a
they need to fix
It's
it?
a state route.
Yeah,
It's the MRT.
But if there's no traffic, why
Louisiana
fix it?
Department of Transportation. Fix your roads.
Okay.
Raise taxes.
Oh, don't say that.
I don't live in Louisiana.
No, but somebody might come track you down.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta go because Kim thinks we're rambling.
Yes.
See ya.
Bye.
So you drive or ride your bicycle 89 miles down the east side of Louisiana. During the 89 miles in the middle of nowhere, how many vehicles pass you? Kim?
One.
No, it's higher than one. The answer is 12. Over 89 miles, 12 vehicles pass you. Of the 12, how many are pickup trucks?
Pickup trucks?
Yes.
11.
You are correct. Of the 12 that passed me, 11 were pickup trucks. And that is your mathematical thought of the day. It's that time again, everybody. You got it. Mitch knows. Everyone knows. It's the world-renowned, nationally syndicated, locally revered. What was that dead thing? Another safe day, relatively speaking. 2 raccoons. By the way, they have overtaken the birds for the number of fatalities. We're never out of raccoon territory. Now think about this. If you notice, I don't break down the types of birds that I see. If it's a bird, it goes down as a bird. I've actually seen a duck. One of the birds was a duck. This was several days ago. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. You know, ducks, blue jays, hawks, doesn't matter, sparrows. It all goes into the category of bird. Raccoons is its own species. I guess that's the right term. So the raccoon is outnumbering an entire category of animal type. I don't know what the official name of that is. We're not doing mammals versus birds. We're doing raccoons, which is a specific type of mammal, versus all other kinds of birds. And raccoons are still outnumbering them. I wish I could go into the history of the raccoon further, beyond their OCD, but obsessive compulsive, yeah, OCD. But I don't have time. Our first segment is pretty long, and I don't want to lose audience members because we're too long and boring. So 2 raccoons, 2 armadillos, a fox, a deer, and a turtle. That's it. 2, 4, 5, 7. No birds. No UFOs. I didn't have any UFOs yesterday. I had no UFOs today. For those of you who are new, where have you been, first of all? Second of all, UFO stands for unidentified furry objects. And we've not had any of those for 2 days now. So I think it's kind of amazing. But the reality is, no one is foolish enough to be out on the roads when it's 95 degrees out. Right, Kim?
Right.
Except me. So maybe we shouldn't be critical of road safety from other people and others. We should be more critical about ourselves and the hypocrisy that we commit when we criticize others for road safety when I'm out on the roads, 95-degree weather and humidity out the wazoo. So I'll put the totals up on my left, I guess. Do I have room there? I hope so. And that's pretty much it. Feel bad for the raccoons. That's the thing. Oh, but the most important stat is 0 bicyclists and 0 river otters. think I saw another river otter today. Do they have them down here? Kim, do you know?
Makes sense.
I mean, Mitch is here. I think it was an otter. I know. But I tell you what, there was moments. You know how you're riding down the road? Maybe you don't. You're riding down the road and just this swath of heat just hits you square in the face. I had that happen several times a day. It just like takes your breath away. Like, ugh. It's like, why am I doing this? I just
3 more days, Jeff. 3 more days.
3 more days. I'm gonna jump in the Gulf. I'm gonna jump in the Gulf. I'm gonna splash around. Maybe Mitch will go with me. Anyway, that's all I've got. I'll talk to you later. Bye.